What up? Y'all come in here, man. Subscribe to the channel. Cut that off. Good evening. Hope y'all been enjoying the uploads. I got a loaded pistol for y'all. I'm gonna unload the drum sometime this week. Probably starting tomorrow, Tuesday. Just be ready. As you come in here, hit that live stream. Hit that the like button. Hit the like button. Share this to your social media platforms. Give y'all 40 minutes or something. Know it's Sunday. Y'all probably been watching football all day. Make sure y'all share my most recent videos, man. I know y'all fucking with that joint I did about Max being French. Share this to your social media platforms too. Good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening. I've been watching some very, very interesting videos from Oschino Vasquez. Shout out to O. O's a lot more transparent than me on certain issues, but I couldn't help but to notice that we really got something in common. If y'all watching his platform and y'all watching mine, I had a discussion the other day about a gentleman who was killed in St. Louis by his son. And then I uploaded to my community tab, I uploaded some a couple of news articles to support everything that I was saying about it becoming more commonplace that fathers and mothers are being killed by their kids and shit. This is something that's starting to be real commonplace, man. I don't know what to say, but when I typed it into the search engine and shit, it popped up back to back to back. It was cases all over the nation. I just shared a couple of them with y'all. I see y'all. Don't just like this joint. I need you to share it, man. Brandon, what up? Minnesota. What's going on out there, man? See the ICE agents running wild out there. Hope they get that lady some justice. Make sure you share this joint to the social media platforms for me. So yeah, right. I really want to know what y'all think about Oschino's most recent uploads. He did one, I believe, on Friday called Tough Love, and he released another one called Part 2 when he it's almost like he was speaking for me vicariously. Detroit, what up? Robbie, what up? I need you to share this live to your social media platforms. Let me get you out of here, man. You ain't last past the 3-minute mark. Where my moderators at, man? Make sure y'all in here cleaning shit up. I ain't got time for it tonight. Motown, what up? You see, Butch Jones passed away from the YBI. He was, I think he was only home for a month. It's the end of his chapter. Yeah, zap that nigga. Get the fuck up out of here, man. Ain't nobody got time for that shit. Straight business this year, man. Got to keep them poisons up out of here. Where's my moderators at? So, back to Oschino. Me and O got a lot of shit in common. I believe there's more than just me and Oschino who has experienced these types of situations. Peace, Cincinnati, what up? I believe it's more than just me and Oschino who has gone through these types of situations. He's transparent, man. He ain't got no sugarcoat, man. He shared a lot about what's going on between him and his son, Muji, I believe that's his name. But it's almost identical to my situation, with the exception of the paternal thing. It was never no question about whether or not I was, the father. My baby mom, she got pregnant out of virginity type shit. He said Oschino took cooking toast. It's like that with we. It's crazy how he was rocked and nobody knows him. His son got about 40 years, I believe, man. He caught a body. He was a part of that. I believe he was a part of that. He got 20 to 40 or 40 years or some shit like that. He was a part of that drill culture in Philly, I believe. I know he's a friend of Leaf Ward and shit. And he's from South Philly, so you already know how they give it up. But O was saying some shit, man, and I'm like, it's almost like you going, it's the exact same situation, especially the part where he was saying he be dealing with disrespect from guys who are friends of his son. They be in the comments, his son's friends who's supposed to be his friends or whatever, they be in the comments talking crazy to him. And he was like, these niggas don't respect you. They can't respect you. If they disrespected me, they're showing you no respect whatsoever. I had to put my hands on one of my son's friends and shit a couple years ago. And I was thinking the same thing, man. I was thinking the same thing. I'm like, man, these niggas don't even respect you. I never had no problems with my peers about my father. Niggas already knew what time it was. That wasn't even fathomable. We live in a world where you never know for real. I put out my live stream the other day speaking about what happened with the gentleman in St. Louis, and I said what the fuck I felt. I'm not gonna be playing with nobody about my life. If you make any threats, if my spidey senses go off, anything like that, I'm getting the fuck away from you, man. I'll be somebody that you used to know. I don't give a fuck who you is. And I actually got a reputation for that in my family, like not just with my children, aunts, uncles, cousins, girls I done dealt with, niggas I done grew up with. You don't really got a whole lot of, it's not a lot of space. I just don't, I don't play that. I'm gonna get away from you. These kids are soft nowadays. His son Muji wanted the streets, but can't stand on his actions. You know what you're doing and what came with the streets. What you think about Pooh robbing Gucci? I don't think that's been substantiated yet. Caso TV. I wasn't gonna go there, but that's ultimately what it is. I'm gonna get away from you before you make me do something to your ass. Cause that's what it boiled down to for real. I'm gonna get away from you, young man. Cause I ain't gonna let you do nothing to me. And the way you talking, I'm a nervous wreck. I don't want to be explaining to no judge why I did it to you. For real. I would never involve my fam with no street shit. Baby Jodeci, absolutely not. Hell no. Nah. Don't even ask me no shit like that. I ain't fucking with no creeps, man. I don't need no baggage. I don't need nobody to pull me along. You see my platform continue. I just crossed 250,000 subscribers, 250,000. We trying to get at 300,000 now. Nothing changed about my situation. That's what talent do. When I walk away from a confrontation, I ain't scared of you. I'm scared of me. That's basically the truth. It is. Somebody who was watching my platform sent me some scriptures from the Bible, and it spoke about this day and age when sons would turn on the father, and all of that was written. It was spoken about in the Bible. I believe that there's actual biblical stories detailing a lot of shit that you see going on. But what I'm noticing is this: The parents is the victims and shit. The parents is the ones getting put down and shit. I'm not seeing nobody. I'm not saying it don't happen. It's not happening. But I'm not seeing no parents knocking down their kids and shit. I'm not seeing that. I'm seeing a lot of kids showing aggression, killing, shooting they fucking parents and shit. Not the other way around. We seeing all of that today. Pee Wee, what up? How you been? Happy New Year. Yeah, we seeing a lot of that. These kids, they wired a little different, man. But I've always spoke about thinking for my opponent, man. Sometimes you got to think for your opponent. And if I'm forced to think for you, it's gonna be give me some space, fam, for real. It's no excuse when your father come from the streets. I don't know what you mean by that. I don't know what you mean by that. I don't. And another thing, right? This is something that O spoke about too, in regards to the getting in trouble with the law and wanting bail money or wanting your peoples to send you money in jail and shit like that. That wasn't my thing. I was 19 and in trouble. I was 18 and in trouble. I went to jail at 16. I got certified as an adult. You know who went to jail with me? 6 or 7 girls. I had bitches like a motherfucker, man. I had money. I had tangible items, cars that, when I got in trouble and I need lawyer money and shit like that, or whatever the case, I had cars, mopeds, what I'm saying, scooters and shit. Sell that. Sell the cars. Sell the system out the car. Jewelry. Motion. Even when I was incarcerated, I was still in jail getting money. I was still in jail getting money. I was still hustling in jail. I was still making a way. And it seems like these kids today, they know how to kill a motherfucker, but they don't know how to get no money. They don't. Mom and dad told me they brought me in, they'll take me out in a minute. None of that disrespect or mean mugging flew during my upbringing. I'm not your parent. I'm not your friend. I'm your parent. Go find your friends. He said that was in the 90s. Check this out, right? You said it was in the 90s. You don't think that they got more options and more methods of getting money? We was using beepers, right? It wasn't a bunch of niggas running around with cell phones in the early 90s. It wasn't. Very few. We was using beepers, or we was out on the block, or we was moving around doing whatever we was doing. Now, they got cell phones. They got the internet. You can get on. They got DoorDash. They got Uber Eats. They got all types of ways of getting to some money. And it wasn't the 90s. We didn't have that type of access. We didn't. We didn't have those types of options and shit. The information, this is the digital information age. So for a kid to be able to shoot people, kill people, show different forms of aggression, and not get no money, that's almost giving me, it gives retardation. For real. We didn't get cell phones until later. Beepers was the thing. They got all this technology and don't even know what to do with it. They got apps that service them. Getting money is about focus and staying in motion. That actor from The Wolf of Wall Street, the son killed him and his wife like a couple of weeks ago. Rob Reiner played on a show All in the Family. His son just killed him a couple weeks ago. Like I said, this is some shit that you seeing on the fucking regular. We not entitled to be dealing with these motherfucking killers and shit like that. I gotta worry about other shit I got going on in life. To have to worry or watch my back around somebody who's blood related to me, somebody that I brought in this world, that don't make any sense. That don't make any sense. I gotta get the fuck away from you. Period. Beepers, facts. I remember the first cell phone I saw looked like a VCR. Children of the corn ass generation. So, yeah, I was listening to everything O said, man. I'm like, this is crazy. The thing with me, I don't care about the labels. I don't care about the labels. I don't care about deadbeat. I don't care about nothing to conform with the way society feels about anything. I don't care. I've been called the worst. I've been called the worst. But I'm listening to everything O said. There was some differences between his situation and mine. I had two stores. My oldest son called me one day and asked me for some money. I had just came back from Atlantic City with my mom. I'm sitting on the porch of one of my stores. I got another one like 4 blocks away. It ain't even open. I used to be running back and forth between the two and shit. The best that I can. Depending on how many bitches I had at the time, I would have one of my other girls run another store. Make a long story short, I had one that was closed on this particular day. My son called me and asked me for some money. I told him, come down here on 13th Street, man. I'm gonna give you these keys and shit. You can go open my other store. Just sit up there 2, 3 hours and shit, man. Whatever you make, keep that shit. This nigga was like, I ain't even let him get the rest of the air out of his mouth. I hung up on a nigga. I hung up on a nigga. I did. I was insulted, disrespected, and not trying to hear that shit. I can't even relate to what the fuck you want right now. When I was a shorty, I used to go in this store called Farrell's. It was a black-owned store and shit. When I was a shorty, I used to like eating this ice cream. It was called a push-up. It looked like, you know what the toilet paper roll looked like? It was an ice cream back in the day called the push-up, and you would push this stick up, and it would push ice cream up through the top of this joint. I used to go to this store named Farrell's all the time and buy a push-up. This store was ran by black people. I used to go in there and spend my money, man, and I would look at how many different kids, teenagers was behind that counter, counting money, making money. I used to be like, man, they so fortunate, man. I'm like, they balling. And it was nothing more than a corner store. I'm like, they balling. One of them stores that got Fagos and chips, and they had a lottery machine in there. It was popping. But I'm like, damn, man. They could sit up in this motherfucker and eat push-ups all day long. They could eat ice cream all day long. They so fortunate. I'm a little kid at the time. I never would imagine that I would have that situation at my disposal, right? Only thing was, I didn't have no help. I didn't. I didn't have no help. I had teenage kids. They wasn't trying to work. This nigga wasn't trying to work. He wasn't. So you don't want to get no money. You don't want to help me build no empire. I can't fuck with you, my nigga. He said, yeah, I remember them as well. I'm trying to buy my first car in March. Please, anything help me get closer to my goal. I have a job at City Trends. Keep going to work, putting in your hours, pimp. You'll get there. He said, push up with the sherbet, yellow and purple. Yeah, joints is bomb as hell. This nigga didn't want to work. This nigga wasn't trying to get no money. All of his friends, the niggas that he follow, like 90% of his friends, I was fucking their mothers. I was fucking their mothers, most of his friends. Like, if he ever brought a nigga around me, I'm looking at him like, yeah, I know you is, shorty. I remember when you was a little nigga and shit. You know, I was fucking your mom. I was fucking your mom. I was fucking your aunt. Fucking your mom. You know what I'm saying? And these is the guys that he used to, be around and shit. And I believe that a lot of his friends, they envied the position that he was in. Your daddy the shit. That nigga get money. Got foreign cars parked outside the store. Nigga be outside the store with his shirt off. All type of jewelry on. Every time we come in the store fucking with your dad, it's a different bitch in there. I believe he was made to be felt, to feel insecure. Or I don't know what they was telling him about me and shit. But I believe it wasn't positive. Somewhere along the line, this nigga got off track. Whatever the case, when you cross that line, you got to stay there, my nigga. For real. I was a sneaker addict, so my first job was at Foot Locker at 15. Saw your live from a few days ago. You're right about whether blood or not. If you got evil intentions, stay away. You got to get away from me. You do. My son never had to, I didn't give him no packs. I didn't give him no work. It became a time when the stigma attached to weed wasn't really bad. So it was niggas around me who was giving their sons dope, giving their sons coke to sell. And then it got to the point where the weed thing was almost a regular thing. So niggas was giving their sons weed to sell. I never gave this nigga no drugs to sell. You didn't have to. You didn't have to. All you got to do was gloat and be Richie Rich around this motherfucker. This is the same kid I used to take to New York City with me to film when I'm filming 40 Cal and I would have this nigga with me. I would have this nigga in the city with me. This nigga that met celebrities and shit like that. He didn't have to go the path that he chose. He didn't have to go that way, but he chose it. He chose the path that was familiar to him. He wanted to be a loser like the rest of his sons. I mean, the rest of his peers and shit. I can't fuck with you, but I'm listening to what Oschino's saying, and Oschino was putting forth a real effort. He was kissing a little ass, I ain't gonna lie. You know what I mean? And he went through some shit. Me, man, it's a privilege to be around me, my nigga. This is the punishment that you get. I can't fuck with you and shit. No, you're not running around here rocking that shit. No, you're not around here wearing furs and shit. Like everything that you're supposed to be doing, you're not doing it because you're not in my world. And I got to get away from you. My man said, ain't no way my kid can make a decision where I'm not going to be a part of his life. Go ahead, ride to the wheels fall off, my nigga. Get a bullet in your head like the last nigga. Do what you do. You ain't me. You ain't got what I got. I got shit to live for. I got shit to protect. I got a dynasty. You know what I'm saying? When I'm no longer here, they gonna need lawyers to sort it out. That's how I give it up. I ain't no regular nigga. You's a regular Joe. You know what I mean? You's a regular Joe. Me, I got options. I don't need you. You don't gotta be here. I don't even need your mom. I got another bitch. Straight up. He could have ran it up at the stores with you. That's what he was supposed to do. That's what he was supposed to do. I can't even relate to his train of thought. Like, I was so enamored with my father. I was so attached to him. When my mom and my father went through shit, I didn't take her side. I didn't. She'll get on this platform right now and tell y'all he was always on John's side and shit. He could do no wrong. He was always on his daddy's side. I can't even relate. He said, are you from Virginia? Nah, man, I'm from Erie, Pennsylvania. I got a daughter that's 16 that don't know. She fucked up. She gonna learn, though. Ain't nobody go. I lost my wig in the courts when I was a young nigga, man. I got bald when in my early 20s, man, from stress, from fighting court cases and shit like that. Ain't nobody gonna put no unnecessary stress in my life, man. You got to go. I love me more than anybody. For you, homeboy, who said that, you know how you riding with your kids. I don't love that nigga more than I love me. I love me. Straight up. At least you spoke on it for what you what it is you pass down, lessons learned from your father. Yeah, my father was in my life from top to bottom and shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's this there's no gray area as if I wasn't taught and shit like that. He said that's where the hair went. Yeah, man. That's where everybody hair went. You didn't notice that niggas came back from jail bald headed and shit. Niggas didn't go bald on the streets. Niggas went bald in the courtrooms. Niggas went bald picking juries and shit. Yeah. My man said money don't make you real. Money makes you comfortable. We not striving to be that whole real nigga shit that y'all, that's some poor shit. Be a lot of poor people in my chat. It'd be a lot of poor people to follow Gully TV and shit. Maybe I need to change the name of the platform. Started out in the Gully. Started out Gully. This ain't that no more. This ain't that no more. Maybe I should name it Success. Yeah, but a lot of you, I can't, I don't even want to move to help change your train of thought, my nigga. That's how you feel? Cool. Many of motherfuckers that got a bullet in their ass from their kids and shit. It ain't gonna be me. Everything my dad told me not to do, I did. He is a major nigga in Philly, but I learned from them and got it together. But he always was there for me. My oldest daughter's mom mad that I moved on. She poisoned her mind towards me. I feel you. I feel you. I know what it's like to have fruits of the tree poisoned. Yeah. I hate that real crap because you can be a real bum, a real bozo, or even a real snake. My son only 10. I want to get close with him, but his loyalty is towards his mother, as it should. I was scared to do anything to my parents. I never even thought like that. I never even thought like that, man. My parents, man, if I got an ass whooping, that shit was over after the ass whooping, man. I got my ass whooped. I'm glad it's over with. I'm glad it's over with. Man, what we eating tonight? What's for dinner and shit like that? You gotta understand when you privileged, man. Like it was guys around me, man, whose mothers was on drugs and shit, selling pussy and shit. Daddy wasn't never around and shit like that. Like I've witnessed that. I've witnessed that. A video that I seen on TikTok a few months back, it said it was a gentleman on there. He was saying some of these kids, when they become adults, they need to go get their daddy for side of the story. Some of these kids need to wait until they become an adult and then go get their daddy side of the story because a lot of times vital details be left out. Eventually, he get it together. God willing, he can mend the relationship with you. Key word, mend the relationship with me. I'm the daddy. I ain't got to kiss his ass. I ain't got to apologize. None of that shit. I shot you out my dick. I ain't got to say nothing to you and shit. You disrespectful. Motherfuck you. Yeah. And at some point, maybe he will decide this is an error. You know when? When life start kicking your ass. When life start kicking your ass. When the relationships that you forged in the streets, when they're no longer present. Because we all know a lot of relationships in the streets, they temporary. Think of how many niggas you fucked with 10 years ago you don't fuck with today. Think about how many niggas you grew up with that you don't fuck with today. Family is for life. You dig? So you got to get it together and shit. You got to get it together. I wanted to start a beauty supply store with her, but her mom keep her away. Nothing like having a start in life. Spare the rod, spoil the child. Make sure that y'all subscribe to the channel. I've been editing this whole weekend. I got some shit for y'all, man. I got some shit for y'all. I appreciate everybody that subscribed, man. I crossed a quarter of a million subscribers. I'm damn near at 1 million views. It's only the 17th. I think I got like 960,000 views this month. It's only like the 17th. We still got 2 weeks left. 2 weeks left. Let's do 1.8 million or something like that. The streets is a phase you don't realize until you survive it. What's your thoughts on Zip with the Drip getting his head beat on in the pen? I ain't got no thoughts on it, man. What you want me to say? What you want me to say? He was in prison. Niggas fight in prison. Everybody ain't gonna win all the time. That's assaults, fighting, that's a part of jail. Talk about what Zip with the Drip is today. That's what a lot of niggas mad about. That's why they talking about shit that happened yesterday. I see a lot of that. Niggas be trying to talk about what you used to be. We not dealing with that. We not dealing with that. Nobody cares about that shit. What's up with today? What's up with right now? How old is your child? 26. 27, pardon me. 27. Pee Wee, I appreciate you. Cleveland, what up? Make sure that y'all subscribe, man. I got some dope shit. I got some dope shit coming for y'all, man. It did. I do. He grown to get a 1-2 punch. He ain't gonna get that from me. He ain't gonna get that from me. He gonna get some space. He gonna get some distance. I've been studying Haitian Jack Speak, so many gems. So, yeah, getting back to what I was saying, man. When you come to YouTube, you be confronted with our stories and shit, right? You don't have to see things the way we see it because you're not wearing these shoes. You didn't experience it and shit like that. You didn't. So you might feel differently. Is some of y'all here to say, man, I'll die for my kids. I ain't dying for no motherfucking body. I'm not. I'm not. Make a movie about that. I'm pretty sure the movie has already been made. Pretty sure the movie already been made. Youngstown, what up? Romel, that tickled you, huh? It's the truth, man. Niggas don't be wanting to say what's on their mind. I never was the type of person that I never cared about being a part of the crowd, man. I was always a contrarian and shit. I always was on some different shit. I do me, man. I don't care what the rest. I don't care what everybody else. I don't care. I don't. I'm not dying to going to jail for nobody. Me neither. I done already did enough prison time. I'm not going to jail for nobody, and damn sure not dying for no motherfucking body. Fuck that. It's best to stay away, and in due time, things might heal. Keep speaking your mind. Is, is. If y'all haven't seen the videos by Oschino, the first one is appropriately titled "Tough Love." That could be the same situation that I'm dealing with. My tough love might be me not fucking with you. Go about your business. Go about your business. You got some children who probably feel that they can drive. Go ahead and drive. You got the wheel, G. Till they crash. Till they crash. And then they calling for their parents to come to the emergency room. My man said, I be wishing I was you. I be broke as fuck. My sons is rotten. Are they excelling in school? I had some standards that I had to keep, right? If I wanted nice things. This were the standards. This is how it was laid to me, right? In a Muslim home. You're not getting no motherfucking Jordans. You're not getting no fucking Air Jordans. But I tell you what, if you bring an honor card in here, if you bring a 3.5 grade point average in here, you can get whatever the fuck you want. Those types of standards that were set before me made me conduct myself in a certain manner. It wasn't, nothing was given, man. Everything was earned. Everything was earned, nothing was given. And I believe that's the problem, man. A lot of times, especially today, they be expecting you to just give it to them. If I give it to you, you might not give me your best. You might not try your best. I know this shit from experience. Why? Because I was raised by my mother and father. I don't come from no broken home. I don't. I stopped buying J's. My kids ain't even knowing that. I like listening to your lives to hear you talk big shit. Shout out from North Carolina. Should my young nephew, shoe story before you went to hustle, he is now getting a 3.0 in school. You know what's funny? They be capable of doing it. They be capable of doing it. They just got to be challenged, and they should be rewarded when they do it. But you got to show some respect in this motherfucker. You got to be responsible in this motherfucker. Straight like that. If you had a biopic, who would you see playing me? A highly trained actor. I remember Pizza Hut used to give out free pizza for reading books. You had to read the book and do a book report. It was called Book It. I was knocking down 3 pizzas every week in that Book It program. Yeah. You get what you earn. Good grades was a must to get Jordans. It was motivation. Got the good grades, had a paper route. The life you save may be your own. Where did you get that from? Scared Straight. I got that from a Scared Straight video. That Scared Straight video from the 70s. So they was telling them little kids, mind your motherfucking business, show some respect. The life you save may be your own. That's where I got it from. Teach them early, there's a better chance of them succeeding. You done told a motherfucker you shot at me, man. You got to get the fuck away from me, man. For you even talking like that, man. That sound like you didn't process this shit. Where the fuck did that come from? How am I supposed to deal with that? We not about to have no talk. This ain't no after school special program or nothing like that. We not about to talk. No. Get the fuck away from me, man. I got shit to be here for, man. I worked hard, man. I got shit to... No. You got to go, man. My father used to be like, how many books I read this week, hungry ass nigga? I want to say something, right? A week or so ago, I didn't watch a lot of these videos. People was telling me. There was people that was saying that I was canceled. It's over for Gully TV. How the fuck is this possible? Tell me how the fuck is this possible? I'm like, man, these niggas don't even use computers. These niggas don't... How the fuck can you cancel somebody? You niggas don't even use computers. I'm a fucking computer whiz. I'm gonna always put out dope content. I'm gonna always put out fire. It's impossible. I couldn't believe that shit. I'm like, man, a lot of these niggas can't even fucking read and write. Cancel? Man, do you know I'm gifted and black? What the fuck is you talking about? I'm like, The fuck is wrong with these retarded niggas? You can't cancel the dribble. It's impossible. People adore me. People love this shit. It's impossible. Undereducated. I'm like, man, are you serious? I've been in this shit since 2004, man. I'm a major factor in this shit, man. Major factor. I can't do nothing but show and prove. I'm chasing 300,000 subscribers. Pee Wee, thank you so much. Good evening. Make sure y'all go check out my video I did about French Montana. That's French Montana and Max B, they new album. That shit crack. That's what y'all want. I'm capable of giving y'all what y'all want. Y'all want content. Y'all don't want to hear no motherfucker get on here talking about nothing. Ain't y'all tired of niggas talking about Jim Jones? Ain't y'all tired of that? Ain't y'all tired of that? The cheat code. Yeah. C. Jones, suck my entire dick. If you gon' Fabby Davis B-Day weekend celebration, I played in the All-Star game, in the Celebrity All-Star game, like, what was it, 2024. I'm kind of busy right now, man. I got some interviews lined up, man, that I gotta knock down. Shout out to Fabby though. That shit gonna be popping. If you in the Bay Area, if you in Oakland, go to that shit. That shit is gonna be. He got a fashion show. He got a skating party. I think he got a bowling, celebrity bowling joint. Go fuck with it. Didn't know French had that golden ear. Malcolm, I appreciate you. You ever thought about doing more gangster content? Uh-uh. I'm actually against it. I'm actually against it. I'm trying to do content that will expand my fan base and shit. That's why you see me at the Taylor. That's why you see me cover the story of black women not supporting Clarissa Shields. If you do content or you just starting out a channel and some shit, don't make the mistake that a lot of us did and focus on hip hop and street shit, because that's just a very, very small pocket. Had I had my head on right, I would have been doing videos about the pandemic. You know what I'm saying? I would have been doing videos about Bitcoin. You got to do shit that's going to expand your fan base. If you do what you always did, you're going to get what you always got. So, more worldly content, that's what's going to fuel my situation. That's what puzzled me about these niggas talking about I'm going to be canceled. I cover shit that y'all not even interested in. I cover shit that y'all not even interested in, that don't even resonate with y'all and shit. What the fuck are you talking about? The people that's gonna come see that shit, it ain't you niggas. The Taylor video was elevated content. Thank you. Seen that Prison Duncan video you made in 2013. Been rocking since 2018. Thank you. I got a feeling the upcoming J. Cole album is gonna be dope next month. The month it happened, we got some collabs coming to y'all. They're gonna come out. They're gonna hop out the hard drive in the next week or so. I'm gonna drop some joints back to back to back. Fire. So show and prove. Don't expect. I ain't gonna talk about it. I'm just gonna perform. No gangster content though. The Taylor video got me taking all my blazers to get done. I'm sticking to the script. Fitness, finance, and fashion, man. I don't just talk about it, man. You gonna get this work. Straight up. You gonna get this work. Hard Styles, what up? I got some shit up my sleeve, man. Y'all gonna get this work, man. I came on here to gloat about that. I didn't even get the notification. I need you to share this live stream. The topic is I feel me and Oschino Vasquez, as far as our situations with our black sons, is very, very similar. And you know what? Ironically, both our sons in the penitentiary. Both our sons in the penitentiary. Do that seem odd? Do that seem, what's wrong with this picture? What's wrong with this picture? Both of our sons in the Pennsylvania State Penitentiary. How do you even get there if your daddy was there? You didn't learn anything? Why would you want to be there? And guess what? Both of them niggas put themselves there. They did. He said, Gully, what if I got fire music but audio, no vids? How can I get on your next album? Most of the niggas on the PILLMATIC series is people that I interviewed. I interviewed like 90% of them niggas. That's how you get on. What made your son want to say that about you? I have no fucking idea. I just told you. Some months before that, a period before that, the nigga called me and asked me for some money. I told the nigga, come get my keys, go open my other store. Whatever you want, keep that shit. That's baller talk. That's something that you would say to a privileged child and shit. You dig? So how you get from that to telling a counselor that you shot at me? You never shot at me. I didn't dodge bullets before. I would know if you shot at me. Whatever the case, I don't even like that it came out your mouth. Give me 30 feet, my nigga. I never interviewed Immortal Technique. I got a drop from him. I met him at a battle rap event. I got some battle rap content coming for y'all. I know y'all see what's going on. I don't want to jump the gun, but I got a guest tomorrow who's gonna be on here, who's involved with everything that's going on right now. I know y'all know what's going on right now. We don't have to talk about it, but I know y'all know what's going on. If you follow battle rap, all of that shit that's going on right now. Jay Mills he's the catalyst. He's the reason for everything that's going on right now. But tomorrow, I got somebody who's gonna come here and we're gonna talk about it. He said, I knew you was gonna get into battle rap shit. I was already covering when in weeks past when Jay Mills was going at it with DNA and Goods. I covered that. That was over here. I was one of the first people talking about it, actually, as far as the platforms with a significant following. But I know y'all know what's going on right now. I know y'all know what happened today. We ain't got to talk about it. But tomorrow, money on the flow. Yeah. Are you from B-More? Nah, man. I buy myself a hat every now and then. Put my name on it. Dribble Almighty. Nope. We live in a society where the fathers are to blame for everything, but in reality, the mother's manipulation that puts these kids in these situations, especially moms who keep the children away from dad. I gotta agree with you, man. I do. I have to agree with you. Something that we see often. He said, what happened today in battle rap? A-Verb finally responded today after it's been some weeks. A-Verb responded to Jay Mills today. That's one of the things that happened today. And not only that, Rosenberg Raw, he dropped a diss video against Averb today. I don't want to give it all to you. If you're not in the loop, just go catch up. But I'm already there. Trust me. I don't know what happened to Gucci Mane. I don't know nothing about that. I heard about it, but I don't know how true it is. I did hear that he took a post down of him and Pooh Shiesty, him welcoming Pooh Shiesty home. I heard he took it down, but I don't know if that's the truth. If it's the truth. Anton Daniels and Corey Holcomb, he shouldn't have said no dick talk to him. Corey was trying to punk him out. Anton's a black man from Detroit. He wasn't having it. I seen it. Niggas acting like niggas. This is Check this out, right? We want to see collectively. We want to see if anybody can put out some content without a target, without an opposition, without conflict. Can anybody do that? Can niggas do? That's all you see on YouTube is conflict. Niggas be looking for some fucking conflict. Niggas be looking for somebody to fall out with. Niggas be looking for a reason. Niggas be looking for a reason. Are you niggas capable of putting out a piece of art, a piece of content that somebody will watch without conflict? You don't see it. You don't. Very rarely. What you think about? Seemed like Corey was trying to dialogue, but Anton came through on bullshit from the door. I thought that they had two opposing views. I thought that Corey wouldn't let Anton. It seemed like he was trying to call him Uncle Tom and say that he only attacks black people or something of that nature. Anton was trying to articulate his point of view. Corey started getting aggressive. Corey did get aggressive. Corey said, let me sit over here, and told the chick to move out the way. So you didn't came in my space. That's a gesture. That's a form of aggression, intimidation. You just went around the broad like you about to jump on me. And like I said, you see what Anton, I'm from Detroit, nigga. I ain't scared of you. We can go outside. That's what he told him. Seemed like Corey had an agenda. It did seem like he had an agenda. He did. Corey has always been kind of like aggressive or on some rah-rah shit. He from the Taylor Homes, Chicago. If I send you 3 or 5 tracks that you fuck with, I ain't gonna listen to them unless you pay me. I don't got no community ear, man. I A&R shit. But I just, if you're not the same person I just told you, the only way to get on PILLMATIC, I gotta interview you. Ain't no way around it. Make sure you go watch my interview with Flea Lord. That shit doing numbers. I know I told you I was gonna drop the whole thing, but I had some content to drop in between it. So go run them numbers up. My email address is gullytvboss@gmail, pimp. I send you my whole price list for all the services that I offer as far as marketing and promotion. I got you. Corey told him to say it again. You only gotta say it once. Yeah. gullytvboss@gmail. Talk to me. I talk back. Yeah. BK Crypto, what up? It's been about 55 minutes. Tomorrow, I got a guest. Battle rap. I got y'all. I got y'all. I got y'all. I got y'all. In closing, it's nice to be important, but more important to be nice. That seems to be the problem today. We're in a society where A lot of people ain't nice. A lot of people are callous, evil, etc. You can practice detachment. You don't have to stand for that. You don't have to have that as a part of your reality and nothing like that. Gully, everybody talking about you online. What you do to niggas? They supposed to talk about me. I'm the shit. I'ma pay you, but I might not got your type of bread. I don't do what the rest of these niggas do. I'm a real content creator. Something for nothing. Something from nothing. I got the mouse. The rest of these niggas, that's what they do. They have to talk about someone because they don't got no other skills. They can't edit no video. They can't produce no documentary. They don't got no contacts, nothing. So what do? We need to find somebody to talk about. And I ain't got no problem with y'all talking about me. You know why? It's going to lead people to my channel. It's obviously done that. I crossed 253,000 subscribers in the last few days. I'm chasing 300,000. So keep it up. Thank you. Thank you. Most channels are just reaction channels, not proactive at all. Not to be taken serious. Not to be taken serious. I got to get up out of here, man. I got to get back on this computer, man. Get back to editing. Subscribe to the channel, man. And make sure you follow me on Instagram at @IamGullyTV_. Go get that trifecta. Stay in the gym. Stay gorgeous, man. Take care of yourself. I'm out. Peace.